Okay, it's day 15. You've been through your fast, you've been through recovery, you're back to eating food, and you can either eat what you want until the next time you fast to fix the problems you're going to make from eating anything you want, or change your diet a little bit, which we'll talk about in Neogenesis. So today is the day you start taking the nutraceuticals, because you want to extend the period of signaling chemicals that are produced by our stem cells and all the other stuff. So we start with stem cell regen, which is specifically designed after a research study that showed that the ingredients in this product individually don't do much, but together act enormously synergistically to produce 70% more bone marrow stem cells and their production, which is the blood system and your immune cells. So take that for your immune system. Then there's Polyphenol Plus, which has a number of very interesting polyphenols, EC/GC for one. And what these things do is they basically protect the cell from oxidative damage and are very protective of the cellular membranes. There's also transresveratrol in there. And we all start taking the resveratrol 1000 about this time because you want about 1,000 or 1,500 milligrams of resveratrol to activate the chemical that activates to produce NAD+. Resveratrol doesn't increase NAD+. It only stimulates the molecule that makes it, which is great because resveratrol does work. And resveratrol is really easy to take. You just take that with healthy fat, and along with the healthy fat for the polyphenols because it has transresveratrol in it, so you activate it. And if you take transresveratrol with water, it deactivates it in the body chemically in about 15 minutes. So it's like a waste of money. But with a healthy oil, it gets absorbed. You also want to start taking the Fisetin as well. Fisetin 500 to 1,000 milligrams every day or at least a week while you're off of the fast because you want to continually remove and neutralize the toxic chemicals these senescent cells make. It's been proven to do that. There's no toxic dose. There's no long-term effects of use. And it seems to be incredibly safe. But what it does, it removes these bad actors. And what these bad actors are the bad apples in the barrel that spoils the whole barrel. Because once you get these cells go bad and they start living, they're zombie cells. They don't die. They turn off apoptosis, so they just keep expanding and pumping out all these paracrine signals, very, very bad toxic signals, into the surrounding cellular material, which turns all these other cells bad because they have to deal with it. They can't deal with it. They turn senescent. So removing the senescent cells is critical to longevity, most certainly to the Phoenix Protocol and Neogenesis. So I would suggest starting the Fisetin now, again, with a healthy fat. Because Fisetin gets absorbed with a healthy fat, so does the resveratrol 1000. Anyway, so that's what we do now. We start taking the nutraceuticals. The nutraceuticals are interesting because they're very easy to take and they're very, very effective. So this is part of the Phoenix Protocol, this longevity, extended lifespan idea. That if you can keep these cells after you make them, all these new immune cells and these new stem cells and all the stuff in the body after a dry fast, if you're helping them produce those chemical signals with these stimulants and protective agents from the nutraceuticals, then we're going to last longer to rejuvenate those adjacent cells. It works completely the opposite. Instead of senescent cells damaging the apples in the barrel, the new stem cells with longer paracrine signals can improve the health of the adjacent cells in the matrix that's been plugged into. So today's the day you start that. Personally myself, I eat a lot of healthy fats and meats. I don't really concentrate on carbohydrates anymore. I lay off the milk, I lay off the wheat, all these allergenic reaction type of foods. I'll get more into that in Neogenesis, but basically I'm just dark green vegetables, some salads, and some healthy fat, healthy meats that have been grass-fed, grass-finished, or sea-grown, not in feedlots. So today's the 15th day. Go for it. Enjoy your life until you start fasting again. And I'll see you with more videos in a little while, I'm sure.